Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman save, where we are currently in charge of Torslanda IK in the Swedish 4th tier, and we are coming up to the end of the season. And we have two games today. We have Rosengard and we have a massive game against Ullareds, who are neck and neck with us in the table. Literally behind us on 1 goal difference, I'm fairly sure, if we just go and double check this. Yeah, they are 1 goal difference behind us. Massive game in the context of the season. And, well, it's one we've got to win, really, if we want to keep pushing for these higher places. But first, this game against Rosengard is another one where we really need to pick up 3 points. So, same lineup as last time. We've been doing quite well. We've won 2 in a row. We're not doing too badly. And as you can see, we're starting to get some of these links. Kettler to Salahu, and Avdiyu is now there. Nothing with Nilsson and Skoog yet, unfortunately, but hopefully they can develop something soon. The other worry is we're starting to get a couple of yellow cards come back again. Fundal Ryberg is again on the edge there. It's a bit worrying. Hopefully, though, no major issues. And, yeah, let's just get stuck into this game. There was something I wanted to mention, and I really cannot for the life of me remember what it was, which is rather annoying, but, yeah. We'll just get stuck into the game. If it comes to me, we'll do it in between the games. So, they've gone with a 4-4-2, very standard formation. We've seen quite a couple of them recently, actually. They've got a couple of decent players. Oh, I've just remembered what it was. Okay, so now that we're here, we've actually had our youth intake day. Boom, out of nowhere. This is who we've got. Nobody amazing, but this guy here, Jonas Nordmark, he looks pretty good, right? Like, he's not... Let me bring me back. He's not incredible, but for a 16-year-old, he's solid. He's, you know, 13 tackling, 10 passing, some decent physicals, and 14 determination means he should develop quite nicely. He's not going to be starting, but I think he's certainly a chance, you know, especially if something happens to Anton Olsen. He can move into the first team and potentially get himself a couple of games. He plays as a ball-winning midfielder. I'd much rather he played in the central midfield role rather than the defensive midfield one, but, you know, you take what you can get, really, and he's decent. He's a decent option completely for free. No complaints. So, with that all said and done, team talk. Let's give our running form going and win. David Asmar absolutely loved it. Nobody else cared at all. So, kick off, play. We need 3 points to have any hope of keeping our season alive. Actually, now that we're coming... Oh, I was going to put the other scores on. Let's do it here, actually, while we can. Let's get rid of focus of attack. Has anyone ever actually used focus of attacks? No, not at all. Latest scores or league table. Let's go with latest scores. There's only 5 teams. Ullareds are already winning with a goal from Litzel. Well, that's shocking. Also, this green text on the green background is woeful. Very annoying. But here we go. We can do it here now as we have a goal kick. David Asmar in possession of the ball. But latest scores and league table. I don't know where to put them because I don't want to put them behind me. What about in this top left corner? How often are we going to use the top left corner realistically? Let's go like that. And we don't need this. There we go. We just want the top 4. And we'll go with the latest scores. And we'll make this a little bit smaller because we don't need all this nonsense. There we go. Beautiful. Right. I don't know why I've kept all that in the video. It may have been cut out. I'm not sure. David Asmar throws it out there. Fundal Ryberg on it. Anton Eriksson looks to pump forward, but it's an awful ball. Goes straight to their keeper. And, well, no one was getting on the end of that in a million years. But they pump it up now. And can we win it back, or are they going to have a chance here? Skoog wins the header, and Avdiyu knocks it to Eriksson. Almost gets tackled by the referee, but dodges it. The ball goes forward to Salahu. His shot is saved, but we are still in possession as Kettler plays it back. Landholm to Jonathan Olsen, who's on a yellow card very early into the game. Fundal Ryberg puts in a cross, but we can't get on the end of it. Still maintaining possession. Fundal Ryberg again. Goes in! Marcus Kettler bags a goal for us. His 21st of the season. The cross goes in from Fundal Ryberg, and he is there just to pounce. Slots it past the keeper with ease. We had a lot of chances, and they did quite well defending there. It has to be said. They stopped us getting a lot of good looks in, but the ball just kept falling to us. They couldn't get on the end of anything. And attack after attack after attack, they could not weather the storm. And we bag an early goal to put us 1-0 up very, very early on. So far, looking to maintain second. We have a corner. Landholm puts it in. Anton Eriksson goes for goal, but it's very easily cleared. Nothing really comes of that. Hopefully, we can bag another one soon. Free kick to us then. And Skoog is going to take, of all people. Knocks it in. Salahu goes for goal. That's in the net. That's quite literally in the net. I'm assuming that's a visual bug, but I got excited for a split second. It went wide or over or something and ended up in the back of the net. It didn't count, obviously, but that's unfortunate. So all the teams that we're in contention with here are also winning. All the teams involved in this top 4 race are picking up wins right now. Lindome 3-0 up, not showing any sign of slipping up in one of their more difficult games left as well against the Tarps. Ullareds with a 2-goal lead and Asariska with a 1. It's not great. What are Savadorlands doing, actually? Are they even playing? Savadorlands aren't playing, are they? Okay, so... yeah, they're the only one that aren't really up there, but they have dropped off a little bit recently. Another free kick, though, for us. Skoog puts it in. Anton Eriksson goes for goal. It goes over the bar. And, well, we're getting close to half-time. It looks like we might be going in with a 1-0 lead. It does look that way. It's not bad. It's not bad. We've been the better team. 12 shots and 7 on target is a good return. Like, it's a good... we're hitting a good percentage of our shots well. It's just a shame we can't get many more goals, really. And also, the majority of the shots we've seen have been off-target, strangely. Let's say I'm pleased with how things are going, keep it up. And everyone's delighted and extremely delighted. The reason, by the way, why I keep going for this, even when we're 1-0 up in a game we should be winning, is because we're predicted so low, and the reactions to these is based more on reputation, or at least it has always been in the past. So if you're predicted to finish low, even if the team's below you in the table, if you say you're pleased with what you're doing, they're going to love it, because you're not predicted to beat them. It's why you'll keep seeing things saying you're like the underdogs or something like that. Like, when we played the team that were 11th and we were 2nd, it said we were underdogs. We obviously weren't, but in the context of the game, we were, if that makes any sense. Anton Eriksson picks up a yellow card, and they have a corner. Starting the highlight is worrying, but Anton Eriksson heads clear. They're still in possession, though. We need to try and win it back, as Babin gives it to the ringer out here. I'm not going to try to say that name. Not a chance. They are working it a bit nicely, and we're not getting it back yet, as they go for a long cross out to his left-hand side. He is in miles of space. They go for a strike. It deflects. Well, it's a slow attack, but they're still in danger here as we just about knock it away from him. We're swarming the ball, and they go for goal. It goes over. Did you see that there? About 6 players all just followed the ball. It's like they were glued to it or something. 63 minutes in, and I've said this time and time again this season, we don't win many games 1-0, so a change is going to be made. Anton Eriksson's going to... actually, Jonathan Olsen's having a shocker. Jonathan Olsen's going to come off. I can't have players on 6.3, not right now. Al Jafari, the obvious substitution. Now, there's a temptation to go for the Christmas tree, but I don't really know which striker to take off. Salahu's just so good in our team. Marcus Kettler bagging a goal, having a pretty good game out there. It's a hard decision to make, really. But we need the 3 points, and right now it's a bit testy whether or not we're going to get it, as they have a throw-in. Avdiu wins, but they get the ball straight back. And, well, Al Jafari knocks it up, but again, straight back to them as Hussein's on it. Gives it to Yesim, out on this right side. But Anton Olsen plays it forward. Salahu on the ball, and now maybe we can just hold up possession and try to mount an attack. Al Jafari, Anton Eriksson, it's a good ball forward. Salahu is through, knocks it to Kettler. He's on goal. He bags his 2nd of the season. I ran out of words. I ran out of breath, actually, was kind of the issue. But we go 2-0 up in a massive goal here. Should hopefully allow us to take a bit of the pressure off. And, yeah, we don't really need to look for that 2nd anymore. Salahu there, that ball to Kettler looks sceptical. It looks a bit offside to me, but he does it. He plays to the whistle. He takes a shot. It's not offside, and he manages to bag the goal. Now, as we can see from down here, Asariska and Lindome still very confidently winning 2 goals and 4 respectively. But BK Olympic pulled one back against Ullareds. Maybe they can drop points today, and that would be huge considering we play them next. And with, well, 15 minutes left to go, I am going to make a change. I'm going to bring off Salahu, despite his good involvement in that last goal. It was a good assist from him, but I'm going to bring on... the change is obvious, really. I think you all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring on Furholm Lemborn and obviously switch these two around to their natural positions. I'm also going to bring on... oh, I'm not, because he's not on the bench. Okay. I was going to bring on that other central midfielder whose name's escaping me right now, who I've bought on a few times. He's not there. I can't. I've got like 7 strikers on the bench. 3, actually, but it's still excessive. But they're in possession here, deep in our half. Nilsson with a cracking challenge. He clears it too. Falls to them, but still, it was good by him. And Avdiu picks the ball up. Can we get a 3rd? Goal difference could be crucial come the end of this season, especially if we struggle in this next game. So, yeah, this could be massive. If we can get a 3rd goal, it would be great, really. But they're in possession right now. Their keeper pumps it up. They're holding it quite confidently, but we do feel like we're putting the pressure on and win the ball back as their keeper misplays it. Furholm Lemborn to Avdiu. Al Jafari's on it. Landholm out on this left-hand side. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's not bad. Kettler, well, it was close. He nearly got his hat-trick. That hit the bar and stayed in play. That doesn't happen very often, as Skoog just absolutely swipes him out. well, it ends the highlight, and no third goal is unfortunate, but we are still in a 2-goal lead here as Harenberg is going to pump it up, and you'd like to see a bit more from us, really. The top of the table is still very static. Sakariovsky, well, Asmar just about keeps it out. Jesus. He's been good, but he's not been confidently good is sort of my issue. He's a bit all over the place. So, Landholm's going to take the throw in. Anton Olsen, Al Jafari. Can we get a very, very late third goal? No, it doesn't look like it. That's going to be full time. Now, it's a 2-0 win, which is good. The only issue is none of our rivals really drop points. It's just keeping where we are, which is obviously fine. We're in second and we'd be very happy with that. Pleased with the result and performance. Obviously, everyone's loving it. But one of these strikers needs to come off the bench. Yeah, we're not extending that gap with Ullareds or anyone else, really. We need to... I don't know, I'd like to see that gap get wider, not stay the same. It's still very, very sceptical. We won by 1 more goal than Ullareds, so the goal difference goes up a little bit, which is nice, but it's the points I want more. Oh, wait, why are Lindholm... Oh, yeah, Lindholm were already only 4 points ahead. Okay, I thought they dropped points there, but then I remembered they were 4-0 up, and that definitely didn't happen. So, let's get to this next game against Ullareds. I'm nervous, I'm not going to lie. I don't get nervous on Football Manager much. I'm nervous. So here we are then for the game against Ullareds in one of the biggest games of this season, especially just due to when it is and what's going on around it. We are neck and neck on points and we are 2 goal difference ahead of them. The result of this match will, not for definite, but in all probability, decide who finishes second in this playoff spot in the league. So, we're going with exactly the same lineup that just won us the last game against Rosenborg. Hopefully it can do the same again. Actually, there are a couple of changes to the benches I want to make. I want Strandell to come on there. That's the player I was referring to who I wanted to bring on in the last match who I couldn't. Yeah, I now can. That's now not an issue. He's on the bench. We don't need 3 strikers on the bench. The only other thing to really note is Kadivar down here, who hasn't played a game all season, is leaving. He's wanted to leave for ages. Clubs have finally come into him. And yeah, hopefully he can just leave quietly and it won't have any impact. I might bring this guy onto this first team squad, the youth player who I highlighted earlier. Once he leaves, I might do that, but we'll wait until he does to do it. So, they're going with a 4-4-1-1. Now, these obviously beat us the first time out, and they're quite a strong team. Litzel's been quite a decent goal scorer throughout it, 14 goals in 17 appearances. But Marcus Kettler, 5 goals in 8 for us, is a very good return, actually. I've been quite harsh on him. He's had a couple of games, though, where he's scored a couple. So, yeah, and obviously throughout the whole season, he's scored a boatload. So, that's very good. And Anton Salahu, what a player. 20 goals in 22 appearances, 6 assists to his name as well. And then Haris Avdiyu with 10 in 23 with 5 assists from attacking midfield. We've got a very, very good team, especially on the goal-scoring end, and I'm really hoping they can make their mark today. Let's avenge what happened last time. Oh, by my standards, that is one of the best pre-match team talks I've had on YouTube. That is fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Exactly what we need in a game like this. Let's get out there and let's see if we can pick up 3 points. Throwing to us then. Landholm takes. Anton Olsen on the ball. We are in possession right now and the ball up to Kettler is good. He's in possession. He tries to play it across but can't quite get there. We retain possession though. Landholm picking up the ball. Tries to play it forward but can't. And now they are the ones who are coming forward as Litzel burns past our defence. We're chasing back trying to get to him. He takes the strike. Asmar with a good save. Back and forth even within that highlight. This should be on paper a really, really good game. Wallendal's going to take their corner as Nilsson heads clear. Shawberg's still on the ball though, and we are still in a bit of danger. We do block that cross very nicely actually. Shawberg on a yellow card early on. Well, he's tackled. Jonathan Olsen clears, and we have another throw-in. Landholm's going to take. That was dreadful, but Anton Eriksson's fighting for it. Well, it falls in their favour, but fair credit to him. He did a decent job there of trying to win it. Landholm taking it slow. Nilsson pumps up. Straight to them, though. Oh, these long balls just aren't what we need as they play it forward. Skoog gets burnt. Litzel's one-on-one. And, well, he puts it wide. He definitely should have done better there. He's been quite good for them this season. Not from that, though. Not from what we've just seen. We have a goal kick. Worth noting, Haris Avdiyu has just picked up a yellow card. Hopefully, though, we can work this into some sort of chance. Jonathan Olsen's going to lump it forward. They win the ball immediately. Bit blocked there by the table. Apologies for that. But Hassani's going to strike, and we go 1-0 down. 20 minutes in. Panic stations. Panic stations. Well, as you can see from this, I mean, they just won the ball very easily, and it was these long balls again that lost us possession. They won run forward, and, well, Asmore's save is about 6 years late. But too much space, defending wasn't good enough, and we gave away the ball cheaply as Anton Salahu picks up his 4th yellow of the season. Gets a lot of yellow cards for a striker. Not sure what for. We don't see many of them. As Lanholm now on the ball, maybe we can work a chance. My nose really itches, but we launch the ball up. They win the header again. It's not good. Litzel on the ball. Well, they've just cut our defence in half with a good passing play. They take the strike, and we are 2-0 down. It's dreadful is the word. Dreadful. We need to come back, and we need to come back right now. It's one of the only games we've had this season, at least in recent memory at the very least, where we've just been shut out, like, not even just on highlights, but on chances in general. We're just not having enough, and that needs to change immediately. So halftime is here then, and we are still 2 goals behind. This is just not good enough. It's not what we need. Aggressively, Spezia a much better showing. It wasn't perfect. It did a decent job. Hopefully it's enough. A lot of players here on very poor ratings. Lanholm on a 6.1, Olsen on a 6.2, and then 6.3s and 6.4s lit the squad as well. Skoog again, 6.2. It's not good enough, but we're going to kick off. We're going to keep it out there the same for now, and hopefully grab an early goal in the second half. 56 minutes in and just nothing is happening, so I'm going to return to a formation which was quite successful for us at the start of the season. I'm going to bring Kettler off. Might seem a little bit reactionary, but he's not having a great game and we just need some chances to be created. I think Foroholm Lemborn can help us with that. We really need goals and we need them soon. 70 minutes in and we have a corner. Foroholm Lemborn's going to take. Salahu can't quite get there though. Lanholm manages to pick up the ball. Can we work this into another attack here? As he gives it out wide. Anton Olsen on the ball. Can he flick it in? He can, and it is a wonderful strike from Anton Salahu. So much power behind it. 2-1 down now. We are back in this game. 20 minutes to play, and we just need one. A draw is not great, but a draw would be fine. A draw would keep us in second place. A loss, unacceptable. We cannot have it. We need more goals, at least one of them. 20 minutes to play. Will we be able to get them? We have a throw-in in their half. Fundar Ryberg takes. Salahu nods it on, but they end up with being in possession. But Skoog wins it back for us. It's back in our favour now. Can we manage to find a good ball into the box or a good movement to get us a good chance? Jonathan Olsen. Fundar Ryberg is out on the wing. He crosses it in. Anton Eriksson. Oh, it's over the bar. It's so close, and it's a great cross there from Fundar Ryberg, but it doesn't result in a goal, which means it's not really good enough at the end of the day. 82 minutes in then, and I need to make a change, but I don't know what. I really don't. Anton Eriksson, 6.5. I'm going to bring him off for Al Jafari, and there's so many things that there's temptations to do, but I just don't know what the right call is. I'm going to just go for that and just hope that this can bring us a very, very late goal. A late equaliser. Oh, please. Please. No. No. Oh, 1 minute 30 seconds left and we are in possession of the ball. Lanholm pumps it forward. Salahu. He's running at the keeper. He strikes. No, it's saved. Don't do me like that, game. That's just cruel. No. Oh, we have a throw in then. Can we manage to take it? Lanholm to Salahu. Well, there's seconds left. Seconds. Al Jafari on the ball to Lanholm. We are attacking. Lanholm puts it in after you. Can't quite get there. It's so close. Nelson puts it forward. Foroholm Lemborn. We are still in possession. Fundar Ryberg out on the right flank. Puts it across. Foroholm Lemborn. He strikes. He puts us 2-2. He equalises in the 94th minute. Oh my god. My heart. It's... Oh, what? Fundar Ryberg, with 27 seconds left to play, puts in the cross. Foroholm Lemborn lines up the strike perfectly. The defence parts with his left foot. I called he was the right substitution, and he goes and rewards me like that. Highlight straight from kickoff. What will this result in as we go back into second place in the league, breaking the hearts of Ullareds. They put it forward. Skoog on the ball, gives it to Asmar. Back to Skoog. Just maintain possession. We will take this draw every day of the week. Please. We pump it forward. No, we won't. Salahu. No. Full time. 2-2. Jesus Christ. That was a game. I predicted that. I said at one point, this will be a really good game on paper. I wasn't wrong. 94th minute equaliser from Hampus Foroholm Lemborn. Well, I'm glad I offered him a new contract now. He was the last player I did. I wasn't sure. He's earned it. Very happy with what I saw. There was what a comeback that was. A great effort. I'm proud, and so should all of you be. They absolutely love it. I love this team. Like, I'm not joking. It's not just because of the draw, but because of the overall performance we've had this season. After Berwick, I'm not going to lie, I was sat there like, this is going to be a really difficult series, and I don't know if it's ever going to sort of take off from an in-game perspective. I don't know if we're ever going to get going. This has sort of uplifted my spirits a bit. What a game! What an actual game! Oh, I want to play the next... I want to do the next episode now. What a game! I'm blown away. We managed to get a very late equaliser against Ullareds to keep us in second place, to stop Ullareds from leapfrogging us. Salvadorans had a 4-4 draw to BK Olympic, which, well, they're down in 12th. Salvadorans up in 5th. It's going to knock their momentum a little bit. It might make this next game a little bit easier. This next game, by the way, not going to be easy either. Salvadorans beat us the first time we played them too. It's all very, very tight. And they are obviously still in with a slight bit of potential to make it back to second. Now, I wasn't really paying attention to the other games, but Lindome did draw to Vimbergs. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter because we also drew. So, you know, that top spot's still pretty secure for them. It has to be said. Asteriska Turbadin did drop points as well, lost to Halmia. They're not great performances. I don't think any of the teams in the top 5 won. No, they didn't. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. But I'm going to call into this video here. That was a game. That was just a game. I will catch you all tomorrow for... I really wish we didn't have Salvadorans. I think Hitops might have beat us as well. Oh, this is going to be... Neither of those are easy games, are they? 5th and 6th. Let's find out how we do tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that match and this episode in general, but that game was something. Have a wonderful night. If you want to be back for tomorrow's video, it goes up at 5:30 PM where we will be playing the last 2 games of the season, or you can use the subscribe button to get it into your feed, whichever you prefer. Have a great night, and I hope to see you back again, because after that, I just want to see how this ends.